There are improvement works ahead, so this train will terminate at the next station.
Fake news, folks. Fake news.
How about that?
Are you Muslim?
He should have been slapped as a child. He's a spoiled little Greek brat who's probably been treated like a prince.
I'm not a crook. I've earned everything I've got.
You also had people that were very...
He was playing with a mic.
On both sides.
Simo, that was in here, when was it? 2 weeks ago?
I absolutely love that.
No. First of all, you're going to use that. I don't care if you eat, just be minimal, alright?
Minimal.
Well, it's already... What time is it?
It's only 10 past, man. Relax. We normally start at like 7.
Hang on. It's already 6:15.
Yeah. Already.
Can you keep it down?
We're normally like an...
Oh, you got...
We're normally...
You keep it down, mate. Yeah, I got one laptop that refuses to, like, you know, now it's just working on updates or whatever it's doing. This one, the MacBook, the Wi-Fi hard drive says it's not installed, which becomes unplug, like unscrew, rejig, or update driver job.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have time for this. What's a new laptop worth if you go to, like, JB?
Well, Amazon's got some on sale at the moment.
Yeah,
But how much?
Start at like 500.
You can get some good laptops. If you just want basic stuff on it, you can get them for like 400 or 500. Just get like a Lenovo. They're good.
This is a Lenovo, but it's a refurb.
There's some
JB
good
has
ones.
them for like 400.
Can you buy a new Lenovo for $400?
I think it was 500.
Yeah, but you're not going to expect... Don't expect...
No,
It'll do what you want.
I
Just
honestly need
turn
it.
it on.
I literally need it for this. That's the only reason why I need it.
It'll work fine.
Really? Yeah. Don't bullshit me because you're going to get my hopes
No.
up.
Because I want to
But
get...
it ends. The
I'm
Prime
sorry,
thing ends tonight.
but
So
that burger just looks so fake from here. Like where I'm sitting. I had a burger on Sunday. There's a place on... Do you remember where Hungry Jack's was on Chapel Street? On
yeah.
Corner Chapel and Malvern
Yeah.
Road. Yeah. That's a burger joint now. It's called the Burgers Depository or something. It's got some burgatory name. I don't know what.
Burgatory.
That, yeah. Yeah. First time I've ever been there. And it's the first burger I've ordered in... I couldn't tell you the last time. That was a good burger. That looks like a piece of plastic coming off like a... coming off at like Toys R Us or something. That's what that looks like.
We can just faintly hear.
Do I look like someone who keeps it real?
The lettuce is real.
The vest.
The lettuce is real.
The vest.
The sesame seeds are real.
Yeah, questionable.
I actually used sesame seeds in chicken last night.
Ooh.
Yeah, when was the last time you put sesame seeds on chicken? Like roast chicken?
Roast chicken, never.
Yeah, a woman at work said, I said, I've got half a dozen drumsticks. What do I do with them? I go, I'm like sick of carby crap. I'm sick of this, sick of that. She's put them in the oven, cover them in sesame seeds and your usual oil and blah, blah, blah.
Sesame seeds are gold, man.
They are. I reckon they're underrated.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they pop up on stuff. It's like, oh, what a pleasant delight. When I get a knot roll, always get sesame seeds, no matter what. I don't know, is that just me?
No, they go on every salad I have.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't use them on salad.
I use black sesame seeds on all my salads.
Why black?
I don't fucking know.
Where do black sesame seeds come from? This is awkward silence.
I have no idea.
Okay, I'm giving up on this MacBook. I'm shutting this down.
I think the only reason I chose black was because supposedly when I looked it up, they had more nutrients or something.
No, they didn't.
That was it.
That's a lie.
Look it up.
Perpetrated by the
Don't be racist.
Sesame Seed Society.
Don't be racist.
Every nutritionist has
I'm
been
going to report you to the American Hypnotical Association.
The black ones are just as nutrient dense as the white ones.
You better run, egg.
the little
Come on, Homer. It's not like that. And then he's like waving him away. One of those 8 consequences away. Okay, here we go. Here's your fun fat facts for the day. And I will wrap up after this.
How many sesames you got on that burger?
Not enough.
I literally get the sesame fact out, and we're done. Thanks for coming, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, what am I looking up? Black sesame seeds in particular, or just sesame seeds?
Sesame seeds, I guess.
Okay,
I think it's a plant, right?
It is a flowering plant, yes. In the genus
plant.
Sesamum.
It's from a plant.
Yes, I did put on weight. Thank you.
I actually went to the gym last night for the first time in 18 months.
Oh, yeah?
I died, man. I honestly, at one point, I was the only one in there, and I actually thought I better slow down because if I keel over,
There's no one here.
there's no one here.
Defend him in the morning.
I can't count on the security guards watching me to come and save me because there would be no women in there, so they'd be like, nah.
Don't worry. They probably like the guards have like a special 24-hour watch guy because it's happened so often.
I can just picture him like about to do a bench press, and he's just looking over at those necklaces that have the alarms on them. You know, they help, and he's like, "Yeah, I might get one of those."
Legit, man. But that's another story. Okay. Okay. Numerous wild relatives occur in Africa and a smaller number in India.
He's from Africa. I thought they might, because they were black sesame seeds, I thought they might come from Congo.
Well, why? Because they're black.
They can't come from Africa.
Can you pull the mic in, please? If you're going
You tell me to be quiet.
Yeah, I'm asking you. Just don't chew straight into the mic. But you can at least.
It's like special commentary. It's like you reacting to me.
But I can't hear anything. Just do what I say. What are you?
A soft chew.
You know what, man? I'd love to see him get away with that mule anywhere else in the world.
What do you mean?
You save it. You save your little Macca's mule once a fortnight or whatever for here.
I do.
Exactly. Not only do you want to stink out this studio, but it's this little, what's it called?
Well, it was either sushi and try and eat with the chopsticks.
True.
Nom, 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 nom. Or,
Why would you eat sushi with chopsticks?
do you have forks here?
What do you mean? You use sushi with...
No, not the sushi rolls, like the little sushi.
Oh,
you
the
know,
actual sashimi.
Yeah, no. You know the salmon that's like seared? I love that one. It's like salmon.
Yeah.
Seared.
On rice.
Yeah, and then it's on rice, and they got like their little sauce on top.
Oh, yeah. You're talking about a main meal.
Yeah, just something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
He's talking about like a dish, not a sushi roll.
Sushi roll. I'll be with you in a minute.
The fact that you hoover that entire meal in like 10 minutes.
I feel like I'm
is
disgusting.
disgusting.
Diarrhea just looking
I
at
know.
it.
I'm getting cramps, man. Just at that plastic.
I apologise to
burger bun.
everyone if in an hour's time I'm like, I gotta go. I gotta go, guys.
It does. It seriously looks terrible. It just looks artificial. Like it doesn't even look like food.
It tastes like food.
You're such a scumbag, man. He does it on purpose. I know he does. He's like that.
While we're talking about food,
Well, we can't exactly talk because you're sitting.
You know what's weird? Why doesn't that have sesame seeds on it?
because it's a cheeseburger.
Yeah, but why not? Like the rest of them do. Isn't it the same bun as like a Big Mac bun? Same size, right?
They're all the same, man. They just paint it with different colours when it comes out of the rendering plant.
No, but I mean, like it's the same. It's essentially the same bun as a Big Mac, the same size. Well, my stomach's great. I'm hearing it. I can hear it.
He isn't even eating it. He's just the
He's eating
thought.
I can't even
Surrogacy.
smell it either. I can't smell
He's
it.
eating
Either.
it through surrogacy.
Surrogacy.
I came prepared today.
Surrogate cramps. Good, because this laptop might not actually make it through the night.
I don't know if you'll be happy about what I prepared.
Oh, here we go. It's a breakdown on, I don't know, dog shit.
Something's been itching me. Something's been itching me.
Okay.
Got to get off my chest.
Can I finish off about the sesame seeds?
I thought you haven't even started yet.
No, hang on.
I have to say, I went to Grill 2 weeks ago for the first time in about 4 years.
Yes.
And I got the pickled one, the pickled and whatever that burger's called. It's a pickle and mustard. Pickled and mustard.
Like an American style.
Yeah. After getting that and some chips and a drink, I was like up
Pull it in. Yeah, like that.
$27.
What?
27, 25, 26 bucks.
What did you buy?
It was
Burger,
like a
chips and a
burger
drink.
from Grills with chips, large chips, and then a drink.
Wait, a burger, chips, and a drink was $27.
25, I think it was, 26. At Grilled. Okay?
Okay.
Now, I just spent $19 with my little 15% discount. I
Why
got
did you get a 15% discount?
because if you got like you get the app, you get like little rewards every now and then, and it's good to
Rewards?
keep. Yeah, it's just like
Rewards.
it's a special of the day. They had 50 cent.
Take the pellet, John.
They had 50-cent Big Macs on Friday.
Yeah, that's pretty cheap.
Yeah,
Still making 500% profit on
Yeah,
it.
You know,
exactly, yeah.
the day the New World Order finally come up with something to like take over the whole world, it's going to be through Macca's. 100%. They're going to run one of the Monopoly specials, right? And it's like, take the green pellet. Just try it. I'm serious.
It's like,
It's like, sorry, John, we're out of blue pellets. Would you like the green pellet? And he just sort of shrugged. Like, he just grabbed it.
On the news, it's like, China's now owns all McDonald's. You play the Monopoly out, you roll the dice, you landed on jail. Go directly to jail. Knock, knock, knock. Oh, shit.
It's like paddy wagon out the front. 3 dudes. One guy that looks like Bolo Jung, just this massive power
Mr. Andrew, come with us. Oh, what the fuck? Why are we getting on a plane?
They put the hood on his head. Okay, speaking of which.
I just pictured him doing the point.
Yeah, the point. All right, someone's got their phone on vibrate, so you might want to either shove it up your ass or turn it off.
That'll be the same area near the door over there.
so as I was saying,
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, so you weren't impressed.
Okay.
I have to say for $25, it was a nice burger, but I can't justify spending $25.
Yeah, no.
And I still can't justify spending $19 on 2 cheeseburgers and a McChicken.
Isn't that what you just paid?
Yeah.
Okay, then you just did.
Yeah, I know.
And you'll do it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that expensive for a McChicken and a...
The meals have gone through the roof now at Macca's.
Why?
I don't know. They just have. I mean, when we were in high school, it was $5.95 for a large
$5.95
Big
for
Mac
a
meal.
large Big Mac meal.
Yeah.
The burgers.
I remember the
now
$1
3 times the size.
cheeseburgers.
Oh yeah, it was $1 or $2, wasn't it? The coins.
It was one originally, and
Yeah.
then they brought out that
You
thing.
used to always just tack it onto your meal.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
for $10, you would end up like you'd get like a milkshake instead of just like a
Yeah.
drink, and you'd get a cheeseburger as well.
Yeah, Sunday if you're cheeky.
It was, yeah.
No, not Sunday, the cone.
Yeah.
Cone.
Yeah. The cones now are like $1 something.
Woo! 30 cents, weren't they?
They were.
Is that how old we are?
Yeah. Now the large McChicken meal cost me $12.95.
Okay, see,
$12.50.
I can't justify that because
Yeah,
you go
I
to
know.
the pub and you spend $12 on a
Yeah, I
pub
know.
meal, which includes an alcoholic beverage. Like, legit, you go to any of the pubs along Princess Highway,
Yeah.
pub meal, it's like $12.95 or $13, and it's literally parma, a pot of beer, which costs you $4 or $5, and salad and chips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're telling me you'd rather have a McChicken?
No, I wouldn't.
So
But-
why do you do
Well,
it?
the options were sushi from Woolies, which I could have got, but I don't know. I was like, yeah.
You should have gotten the chicken satay roll from 7-Eleven.
Macca's, a coffee from 7-Eleven with like a
Donut or
crispy,
something?
a donut or a sausage roll that going to give you the same
Dried
effect
out.
anyway. Yeah,
Ugh.
dried out. Or KFC.
How about you just have a healthy meal?
Well,
I feel like KFC was the winner in that situation.
I know.
yeah, I think so too.
If you ask me out of all them, the only one I actually have had is KFC.
Yeah.
I would have easily gotten that over any
The
other
alternative
crap.
was just come here and don't eat till like 12 o'clock.
I got to say, I had KFC the other
Tonight.
day, and it was like 12 chicken tenders for $13. That's pretty damn good.
I know.
When did you have KFC? You made the biggest kerfuffle
2 weeks ago.
when I moved.
Well, you screwed me
offered-
over, so you know.
I didn't screw him over. I offered to buy dinner for his help. And I said, well, KFC's right there. And he's like, paleo.
Maybe it was like banya, like soup's not a meal. he wanted to get a proper meal.
So, Tim, when are you paying me back?
he wanted a shirt, a shirt, linen service.
A nice meal. Yeah.
Dude, that is honestly one of my favorite Jerry Seinfeld scenes. When they go to, what's it called? Mendy's.
Yeah.
Is it Menzies or Mendy's? Mendy's.
Mendy's.
Yeah. And it's like, how's the swordfish? You enjoyed it? Yes, I'm having a wonderful time. The best. Nevertheless. Yeah, exactly that. Fuck off, man. Getting a mule out of me.
12 tenders for $13. That's a damn...
I mean, I normally get, yeah, it is. Like, I normally get, like, I don't get large meals normally, but I'll get, like, a twister combo and then just a zinger burger, and it's normally, like, $13.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Like, I could get because that's what I usually get, like a twister combo.
Yeah.
And I thought $13, and then I thought, well, 12 tenders is $13.
Yeah, but then you're eating just straight fried chicken in all its oil.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Well, I just have,
He just accepts it. You're such a
I know that going in. I know that going in.
Why?
No, do you know what I do like? I got to say, is Grilled had a crack at, or has been having cracks at KFC because they do fried chicken now.
Yeah.
And they're like, did you know we don't use MSG? Cough, cough, KFC.
Does KFC use MSG?
Yeah. It's one of their 12, 13, 14
Yeah, but how much do they use? Man,
A lot. It's very salty. Dude, those tenders were fucking salty. I mean, like, insane, tasty, but salty as hell.
Man, I had Korean barbecue on.
Are you sure it's not the 5 different types of salts that are in it that we covered already?
It could possibly be.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But the mixture of that much salt is crazy.
Dude, I had Korean barbecue on. Actually, it wasn't Korean. It was like Korean barbecue, but Szechuan sort of barbecue.
Oh,
if that makes sense.
That sounds good.
Look, the food was okay, but I thought I was going to have a heart attack. Like, dude, it was bad, and I was waking up every 20 minutes to have like a drink of water. Like,
The spice.
No, the
Salt.
MSG.
Oh, okay.
The spice is
The
nothing.
thirst levels.
Dude, that's how as soon as your stomach starts kicking in and you get chest pains, it's like, nah, man, look, what are these people eating?
When was your last blood test?
Shit. I don't know.
If your chest is killing, maybe you should get that looked at.
That's the worst that could happen.
All right, we're going to have to call it early, guys. Thanks for tuning
He
in.
lived a full life to 36.
Someone's going to have to take over this joint. Yeah, that's fine.
Sichuan!
No, actually, it has been a while. I'll admit that. Actual full physical, I don't remember.
Probably do a checkup.
How often do you get a blood test?
Me, you get it once a year.
Once a year-ish?
Well, I don't think I saw my doctor in the last year.
No, but I always...
But you should just go and get one.
I just go, yeah. How often do you? Once a year? Skip a year or two.
Dude, every 2 weeks, there's a lab that pulls up outside of his house, so we're here again. Yeah, we saw something
They just
else.
back it in without looking.
Yeah.
All right, we got the 16.
know.
We got the 16.
They know the subtleties of the driveway. Hey, Greg. Yeah, mate.
They got a special
No, I
one.
As they're backing in the van, he's eating like a buttered chicken at the door. What the hell, man?
Oh, I dropped my naan.
Told him to take it easy. He's like, that time of the week already?
How are we looking, Doc? Well, we're pumping out butter chicken from the vein. You might want to slow down.
It's going in red and coming out yellow. I actually had my first blood test about a month ago.
First?
For the first time in about 7 years.
Oh, okay. That's a while.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, in general, I'm pretty healthy. So.
John, you're dying. I'll see you in 7 years.
Wasn't it Macho Man that they said they found traces of blood in his cocaine levels?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, man, there's a meme going around. I just remember because I got that figurine a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. Freaking gold, man. I saw it on the net. Like, no, I got to keep it. Yeah, it was a meme for ages. Like, yeah, they say that they found traces of blood in his cocaine.
That's
level.
amazing.
Dude, Macho Man was off his head. Everything was, he was fucking riveted. Nevertheless.
What how many blood cells he popped during all those times where he's just tensing?
It's crazy.
Wasn't his resting face with his eyeballs out of his
his
head?
resting face, literally his neck veins were like popping up. You know, just like
reverberations just traveling through the veins.
I'm serious.
Like, Macho, are you okay? I'm comfortable.
Fading over, Doug. I'm going in, I'm going out. You know what I mean? Like, what are you talking about?
Oh man, my abs already killing me.
Rips off one of his little what do you call them?
What, the tassels?
The tassel and just snorts it. What the fuck was that? Oh!
Yeah, hang on. Macho Man's thing, he like when he was in the WWF, he had like all that over the top gary shit, like multicolored Blu-ray shit.
Yeah.
Then when he went to WCW, it was the madness, wasn't it?
Was it WCW?
He went to WCW and he joined the NWO, and then he was madness. So he had like the big wild hair, but it was sort of like just black and white, whatever. And then he disappeared and then bulked up on the roids.
Yeah, he got massive. I
Came
remember
back
that.
with Gorgeous George.
Yeah.
Had his hair, he looked like a drug dealer, man, from Pomona Beach.
Yeah.
So you don't sue him. Yeah, he was just like insane. And then he never went back after that. He retired at WCW. He didn't go back to
Yeah, no, I don't think he went
I
back.
can't fact check it because the stupid laptop's still doing its thing. You know, I found out that Gorgeous George bird, you know, she wasn't one of the first, but she was not even a victim. When she was high off her head, she made like a sex tape for like her boyfriend at the time. It's just her like fucking around in front of a camera. And then that ended up getting, like, he ended up uploading it or selling it off or something. That had potentially, like, ruined her. Still floating around.
Can't remember.
I think everyone's on OnlyFans
Gorgeous
now.
George.
It's not even a thing anymore.
Huh?
Everyone's on OnlyFans now. It's
Yeah.
not even a big
I was
thing.
following her on Instagram for a while. I went through this phase where I was just looking up every washed up wrestler, valet, you know what I mean? Like, just just to see these. I've said this before. I get a real kick out of seeing.
Gorgeous George was a guy, yeah?
The original wrestler was a guy.
So there was a female wrestler, Gorgeous George.
Yeah, I can't remember her name. I keep forgetting her real name. But she came back. Macho Man discovered her at a strip joint. Yeah, I'm serious. He discovered her dancing at a strip
Stephanie
joint.
Bellas.
Yeah, Bellas, that's it. I was following her on Insta for a while. And, I get a kick out of seeing these prolific people of an era.
Oh, yeah, I think I remember.
And then
her.
she was gorgeous, like, in that era, that 99, 2000, 2001 period. She was another, like, platinum blonde, like, do you know what I mean? Big makeup and all that sort of shit.
Yeah.
But
Oh, yeah. I
you
remember.
follow them now on social media, and some of them have got, like, nothing, like 300 followers. Like, they're totally, and you
Yeah,
wonder, like, what do
washed
they do
out.
for money?
Yeah.
Like, what do they honestly do for money?
Apparently, there's like conventions in America where like celebrities that aren't popular anymore, they go there and that's how they make their money.
It's got
What, doing what?
They sign photos and stuff.
Be like, hey,
It's where
you want a
celebrities
signature?
go.
No.
It's where celebrities go to make their money who aren't like pop. Yeah, who are
Celebrities go to die.
pretty much. Yeah, it's the only way of income.
How demeaning would you feel if you were like that celebrity and you're like, yeah, you want a signature? No.
Who are you?
Do you know who had a? Do you know who was famous for that? Virgil. Do you remember Virgil?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't remember him.
Really? I thought he was one of the more popular.
He was in the 80s
Yeah, okay.
and the early 90s, but then he sort of faded.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you remember Virgil,
Yeah,
the black dude.
Yeah, yeah.
There was this big thing on the net. Hopefully when this loads up, I'll show you. But it became, people were basically posting photos and they were calling him Sad Virgil. He was at these comic, washed out Nova, what are they called? Nova, Supernova or something?
Yeah, the one that was here with all the celebrities. Yeah.
He'd go to like the wrestling meet and greets, all these little fairs, but no one would know who the hell he was.
yeah.
And he was just selling his merch like ridiculously overpriced.
Convention.
Yeah, conventions. And he'd be selling like autographed photos of himself and Ted DiBiase. Is it
Ted DiBiase.
DiBiase. Photos of them, the NWA. And no one would know who he is or care to know who he is. And he'd be like basically bullying people into buying like,
Yeah.
pay $80 for my autographed baseball card. Like, what? No. All right, $50.
I don't think I ever saw him wrestle a match in his entire, like, from what I remember him in,
He was
in
big.
NWO.
Well, this is the thing, right?
He was always there just...
No,
like,
he was
with
a valet by that point.
Yeah.
He was meant to be the $1 Million Man's secret weapon in the WWF.
Oh, okay.
But this is the funny thing. He became famous again for these sad Virgil memes, right?
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
just
Fucking hell.
people will just say, "Yeah, I ran into him in Houston." You know what I mean? You should have heard this shit. And then after that, if you jump on his Instagram page, he's got like 300,000 followers now because he just keeps writing these expose posts on, he'll call out some wrestler like, this guy's a bum. I taught him everything he knew. I hooked up with his mother, like all types of shit. Yeah. And he became like, it's ridiculous, man. Hopefully this works, but we'll see what happens. Nevertheless.
There's a few wrestlers on YouTube who are like expose stuff. Like they'll just be getting interviewed by whoever on YouTube.
Wasn't there a Bret the Hitman Hart one not long ago?
Yeah, I think so. I think Nash did one. There's a few of them where they'll just they'll talk and they just drop all this stuff. Undertaker.
Yeah, they call it like shoot interviews.
Yeah.
I was watching heaps of them,
But they don't hold back. Like they don't care if it's somebody, you know.
No, they
probably
say-
have no contact with them anymore.
Dude, they don't
couldn't-
care.
Yeah.
Like, think about these wrestlers. They're in their 60s or 50s now, and that is the era gone by, and they've got nothing else to hang on to. They don't care.
Did you reinstall? Did you?
No, it did some sort of update, some crazy update, and then whatever.
I tried to watch wrestling recently. I can't sit through it.
Why?
It's
It's too fake. Like, I mean, it's real fake. Like back then, I couldn't ever pick up the fact that
go. Sorry, I interrupted.
the fact that they weren't actually properly full contact.
Yeah.
But now it's disgusting.
But it was entertaining.
It was so entertaining, yeah, for sure. But now it's just like a bunch of roided out dudes, like barely slapping each other, overreacting to each thing at the very start of the fight, like just overreacting over the top. Like it's just too much. Anyway, what were we going to say?
Was it you that posted that video on the thread about like wrestlers when growing up and like wrestlers now? Well, did you post that, or did I just see it randomly on?
I might have.
I don't know. Maybe it was me. I was posting a lot of wrestler stuff.
It might have because I did watch a Undertaker thing in the last
I don't
couple of
even
months.
know where I saw it though. If it was on Reddit.
WrestleMania 3 at the Silverdome in Pontiac, Michigan. It's a day that I'm certain my guest at this time will not forget. I'm talking about the former Intercontinental Champion of the world, Macho Man Randy
Nothing means nothing.
Nothing
means nothing.
Nothing means nothing. What do you mean by that?
More, I'm talking about all the way to the top, yeah. Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in, but the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah. Macho Madness, yeah, has got more to offer than President Jack Tunney thinks that I got. Yeah, and I'm going to tell you something right now. Cards stacked against the Macho Man Randy Savage in WrestleMania 3. Yeah, let me say it, yeah. Let me say it out loud. And let me point to the president of the World Wrestling Federation. The Macho Man Randy Savage is not happy with your decision, yeah. I am the queen of the World Wrestling Federation. But there is no doubt about it, yeah. You know that I'm the cream of the crop.
Oh, wait a minute, though, Randy. I've got to ask you very seriously. Do you blame Mr. Jack Tunney, the distinguished president of the World Wrestling Federation, for Ricky Steamboat being the Intercontinental Champion today?
Yeah, I do, yeah. Outside interference, yeah. In my moment of glory. Yeah, I know I'm living in a nightmare. And I am the cream. And now, not only the Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship belt must fall, but the World Heavyweight Championship belt. Because Hulk Hogan, yeah, I am the queen of the crop. And there is no one that does it better than the Macho Man Randy Savage. On balance, off balance doesn't matter. I'm better than you are, yeah. And I'm talking everyone in the World Wrestling Federation. And I'm even talking to President Jack Tunney, yeah. I'm on my way. And nothing is going to stop me. Nothing's going to stop me.
You know, just out of curiosity, Randy, and I certainly don't want to diminish your tremendous God-given talents, but I'm very curious. I haven't seen Elizabeth lately.
Yeah, she's on the outside of the ring. Does she interfere in matches? Yeah. Nothing, zero, yeah. Pure athlete, yeah. And I've been, maligned. From the line to the bottom. And because they can't handle the Macho Man Randy Savage, the cream of the crop. Nobody does it better.
Oh boy,
Macho Man promo. Like, okay, have you read any autobiographies by wrestlers at all? I know he has because he got me onto the Kurt Angle one.
You got me onto it.
Did I?
You
I
gave me the
telling
Rock.
me about it.
No, you gave it to me.
Really?
I think. Yeah,
I've got Kurt Angle's, I've got The Rock's, and I've got Mankind's. And I think there was one more in there, but I don't remember whose. With the promos, yeah, like a lot of wrestlers got themselves over just based on the promos. Like they were better talkers than they were wrestlers at the start.
Yeah.
The Rock was one of them. So like it was all right wrestler, but his ability to spin when they saw he had the confidence and the charisma, they let him go further.
Yeah.
And and he would they full write these. You know, they're not the good wrestlers write them. I always thought with Macho Man, do you reckon he wrote them or he just rabbled like he'd be on a coke binge and just would shoot?
Who knows? I mean,
it comes off as like rabble. Like just absolute nonsense that it's just coming out of his head.
But it doesn't sound rehearsed. It doesn't sound
No,
rehearsed.
it doesn't sound rehearsed. Because he even like sort of skips sometimes and thinks. Like you can see he stops to think.
Yeah, like
whereas a lot of others
just short fuse.
Yeah. The sparks are trying to fire. He doesn't know what to say. Oh, yeah.
Dude,
Elizabeth, yeah.
the best. I just love how he goes into this sing-song sort of thing. And he'll just get really like melodramatic. He was like, I've been to the lowest of the lows, even the highest of the highs. You know what I mean? He's fucked.
oh, man.
Nevertheless, what was I going to say?
Sesame seeds.
Sesame seeds.
I've been waiting.
Yes, you're right. Sesame seeds. Hang on, here we go. Hang on. Dickheads. All right, hang on. Shut up. Right. Okay. What production? It is widely naturalized in tropical regions around the world and is cultivated for its edible seeds, which grow in pods. I've never actually seen a sesame seed pod. No.
That's a real formal journal, man.
You like that? You like that?
Yeah.
Lexus, above and beyond.
Ooh.
The little ribbon.
So let me just book you in.
Where was I?
Every page is empty.
Jerking off. Monday jerking off.
Yeah, just that. Was it the Duckman clip that I sent you?
Yeah.
Just touch myself.
That must be one of the original ideas for that skit, because I've seen it plenty of times, but I've never seen it from that far back.
That was like 95 or something, man.
I think it was earlier than that.
Wasn't it earlier?
92, I think it was.
Wait, finish your Sesame Seeds.
Okay.
I think it ran like 1994, because I've been binging the shit out of them.
Oh, have you been watching?
Oh my
How good
god,
are they?
amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Have you seen the one where he finds his, is it Gloria? His long lost love? Some bird he was meant to marry years earlier?
No, I don't think I've
it's
seen
like
it
they
yet.
do like a flashback of like when they were in high school or something, or when they were younger. David Duchovny cameos as her husband.
No, I haven't seen that one.
Like David Duchovny comes in, and you know his voice, right?
Yeah.
It's like it's pretty distinct. It's really
Yeah.
robust and natural and sort of pleasant to listen to. He plays like this guy's husband who he, like Duckman jams at some point. It's like his long lost love. And this guy comes home and he's got like a lumberjack shirt on, and he's like a Prince Charming, man.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
Duckman's like this, like lecherous, like just waste of life.
Yeah.
He's just standing next to this really like pretty looking dude. Okay, hang on. Let's continue. All right. World production in 2018 was 6 million tons, with Sudan, Myanmar, and India as the largest producers. Sesame seed is one of the oldest.
Africa. Sudan.
Well, it is Africa.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying I was close. Maybe not Congo, but Sudan.
Well, you didn't name the country. You named the continent.
Go on.
All right. Sesame seed is one of the oldest oils. Don't look at me like that. I can feel your shitty eyes.
I'm listening.
Just peering over the pop filter. You're such a schmuck. It's a nice hoodie, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
What is it?
That was from. That was a present from Italy.
Oh, nice.
Republic of Venice. No, no, Florence, actually. They got another one.
Made in
that's better.
Pakistan. All right. Okay. Oh, God, I can't breathe. All right. Sesame seed is one of the oldest oilseed crops known, domesticated well over 3,000 years. Sesamum has many other species, most being wild and native to sub-Saharan Africa. Cultivated type originated in India, is tolerant to drought-like conditions, growing where other crops fail. Sesame has one of the highest oil contents of any seed, with a rich, nutty flavour. It is a common ingredient in cuisines along the world. Like other seeds and foods, it can trigger allergic reactions in some people. What was I looking
I get
at?
like nuts and like dairy and that. But hell, I mean, it'd be pretty bad if you had a sesame allergy. It's
you
such
seen-
a little tiny thing like that could kill you.
brings world leaders down to their knees. You know what I mean? How come they never... Actually, that's a question. No. No, hear me out. This is legit.
Is
Why
this a
is he
serious
laughing?
Is this a serious question or a hypothetical?
Why is he laughing?
Because of the pitch he went at when he asked.
I'm picturing, for some reason, I'm picturing like a Far Cry game where the intro is just like, El Presidente, your dinner has come. And he just eats it, and there's like one tiny sesame seed. and then the waiter is, or the butler is just like, now president of the country.
I will see you in hell. Dios de la muerte. Well, he's not far off what I was thinking.
Yeah.
You do me a favour. Angle it towards. Yeah, there you go. Now, what I was thinking was, I mean, all the James Bond. How many James Bond movies were made? 20.
Yeah.
Right. Let's just
Yeah.
all the super agent blah 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 movies. Surely at some point the strategy would have been to just point, like one of these leaders had to have been anaphylactic or something at some point. In all, like, think about it. The odds of humans in the world, especially now, everyone's got a gluten intolerance or
Yeah,
something.
now. But in the 60s, there were. Yeah.
Now, let's say the new Fast and Furious. Yeah? Did they ever think to take down, who plays, what's his name's, brother?
Vin Diesel.
John Cena. Wrestling, full circle. We'll come back.
Well, I've seen her in Fast and Furious.
Cena is in the latest Fast and Furious.
Nah, man.
He was in the video I showed you,
He plays-
where he's apologizing to China.
Was that in Fast and Furious?
That was for an interview for Fast and Furious.
Oh my!
He was promoting it.
He plays Vin Diesel's brother.
I stopped watching after the third one. Fourth one.
I stopped watching after the second one.
Did you see that
The
clip?
second one was when that black model that you always hang crap on was in.
Who?
What's his name?
Black model. Oh, Tyrese.
Tyrese.
Yeah, that's the one.
How do I always hang
The
crap
third
on
one was Tokyo Drift, wasn't it?
him? Yeah.
Then the fourth one was...
I don't know. I
think
never
the
watched it.
fourth one was the last one I watched.
No idea.
Fate of the Furious was 5 or something.
I don't know.
Six?
The cars are flying now, man.
Yeah, because then you got the Hobbs and the Speed. There's like 2 of those ones.
Yeah, Hobbs and Jackoff.
Hobbs and Jack.
I mean, the whole thing's just stupid,
Did you see-
honestly. They're talking about... Was I saying it to you guys, how they were going to do a crossover with Resident Evil or something?
No, I wouldn't
man.
do that.
Yes!
No.
They were talking about
Rubbish.
it! Oh,
Rubbish.
I don't know if it was it was some
Hang on.
gaming world
Hang on.
that was
Fast
not
and
related
Furious
at all. Maybe it was like
crossover.
Space Invaders or some shit.
No.
Yes.
Well, they're going to send Vin Diesel up to Space Mountain. Crossroads? Fast and Furious Crossroads.
Jurassic World. There it is. That's what it was.
What?
It was Jurassic World.
Oh, my God. Oh, but it's a game. Not a movie.
No, it was a movie, wasn't it?
Hang on.
I'm sure they were talking about it being a movie.
Fast and Furious 9 director on a Jurassic World crossover. Never say never. The Allosaurus. You just picture Vin Diesel sitting in a car. This T-Rex just comes out of nowhere. Yeah, like, what?
Puts on his Riddick glasses or something.
Does like a triple cyclone in a car. Kills the last of the dinosaurs. You know what he would do? There would be some stupid stunt where he's in a car, like he's in like a Shelby, goes driving off the back of like a like a brontosaurus with like that big long neck.
Yeah.
Drives up the neck, does like a triple flip, hits a pterodactyl in the sky.
Ricochets.
Something stupid, man.
Comes out of a cave just as the T-Rex reaches for it.
Yeah, here we go. Fast and Furious 9 is already edging towards space in its new trailer. After reaching the final frontier, what could possibly come next? Knowing the Fast franchise's uncanny ability to reinvent itself, Jurassic World crossover has been floated.
I mean, there's a reason why I don't watch movies anymore.
And the
that.
fact that part of our philosophy is not to ever be boxed in.
How
or
about
labeled.
How about what I was telling you about the other day about like how they were saying all the top 10 lists in America, in America, with like comics, it's not even dominated by DC and Marvel anymore.
Yeah.
Oh,
DC and Marvel aren't in the top 10 or top 20 lists.
Everyone that actually reads comics is branched
all
out
manga.
to manga.
It's all manga.
Actual comics
From
series.
first to last.
You know,
manga.
you know what's good? Invincible was really good. Did you watch it in the end? On Amazon?
The hell's Invincible?
Oh, that's that one with because that wasn't a Marvel. That's a different universe.
That's a whole nother original creation.
Yeah.
Invincible's great.
I didn't watch it, but
Did I send you this link? I watched like the Fate of the Furious was on TV. It was just in the background. I've never seen it, so I was just like seeing scenes and shit. And there was this one scene where he's talking to Charlize Theron about his.
When was she in a Fast and Furious?
I was just
She's
about
in
to
all
say
of
the same.
From the 5th or 6th one, she's in them. She's in the latest one. Yeah, I know. Dude, but they were having a serious chat, and she's like, got him over a barrel, like, oh, I'll have sex with your dog if you say another thing, whatever, right?
What? Did I come back to that? What?
I made this clip for Insta, and the quote is, how Vin Diesel was overlooked at the 2017 Academy Awards, I'll never know.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Dude, that is the Incredible Hulk ending theme song, man. And the fire in the background. Brilliant. Has Vin Diesel ever done a movie? Here's a question for you.
Other than those,
No. I know he's done other movies.
Serious
he was
Chops.
he was in The Pacifier.
he was in Saving Private Ryan.
Was he?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't remember him being in that. If he was...
Yeah, well, I mean, he died. I think.
Saving Private Ryan, like, literally Academy Award winning classic film. I don't remember him being in that. Just rubbish.
Other than
He's
Tom
probably
Hanks.
one of the extras on the ground.
No,
dead.
he was one of the
Just
guys in the
rubbish
platoon.
as that, like
I'm
that.
pretty sure he's one of the guys in the
That
platoon.
Camera pans over all the dead bodies. You hear,
Think you could reach the green from here, shooter? That's not possible. I beg to differ. No, my question was, can you just calm down,
this
man?
is ridiculous.
We haven't even finished the Sesame Seed thing
Fucking
yet.
Vin Diesel. He looks like a fucking Sesame Seed. Go on.
He does. His Such a dick. All right. How come it keeps shutting down? Is it because of the wonder what could
What's
it
the
be?
battery like?
Oh, rubbish.
Is it even charging?
No, it's not. It's plugged in, but I don't think it's charging. Nevertheless, no. What I was going to say was, have you ever seen Vin Diesel in a movie that you actually remember? And
No.
Saving Private Ryan may be one of them.
But he was only like in it until he died. Because I mean, pretty
I'm
much.
tempted to drum up a scene of him.
Yeah, bring
now.
it up. I think he's the one who gets stabbed in a church. I think,
All right, hold on.
or is that
Hold on.
the guy from Friends?
Hold on.
Moves in with Chandler. Like what happens when we start 45 minutes early?
No, I've got it. That's fine. Oh, Lucky, the guy, the psycho.
The goldfish, yeah, he's in that as well. Lucky.
He always says he plays the quintessential Jew.
Yeah.
It was in, remember Higher Learning? Tell me you watched Higher Learning.
Which one was that one?
Higher Learning was the one that Ice Cube, Busta Rhymes, Malik, Omar Epps. It's about the university campus. It's
Possibly.
all segregated. It's like
Possibly.
it's a window into the mid to late 90s of American campus life and like the racial segregation.
Possibly, I can't remember it.
Yeah. Michael Rappaport
He
plays...
was in Entourage as well, I think.
Who?
That guy.
Who?
The guy from the guy that you're saying that's in the High Learning.
Yeah, the quintessential Jew.
Yeah.
He plays...
What's his name? Call him the quintessential Jew.
He said it. He's considered the quintessential Jew. Like, he always plays these New York Jews every time. Hang on. Here, watch. I guarantee you, it'll come up. Quintessential Jew. Hang on. Hang on.
Someone doesn't know how to spell quintessential.
Quintessential.
Come on, guys, shut up. Sorry, champ. It was Jerry. All right, wait, hang on. What was his name? Lucky in Friends?
No, that was what he called the goldfish. I don't know his name.
Oh, so
just type in Private Ryan and it'll go cast.
Goldfish. That's the guy that dies. He gets killed by the German that he lets go.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, I think so.
Someone
Yeah.
doesn't know how to spell goldfish.
Seriously, man.
Just go Private Ryan cast.
Private Ryan cast. Why me? Oh, here we go.
Someone doesn't know.
Adam
Adam
Goldberg.
Goldberg.
There you go.
Barry Pepper. Like, that's a cast.
Okay.
That's a cast, man.
didn't spell it properly.
Cast? Because I can't see the laptop from here, man. Like, it's a different laptop. I've used this like twice.
But that's a cast. Look at that cast. Edward Burns, Vin Diesel, Tom Sizemore, that guy, Barry Pepper,
Okay, well, hang on. I love you
Goldberg,
saying...
Jeremy
like,
Davis, Giovanni Ribisi.
okay, hang on. You're saying like that's a cast, right? Okay,
Yeah.
let's just consider this. Sizemore was like taken in for domestic violence and battery against
I'm
his
not
ex-wife.
talking about the character.
No. I'm just looking
I
at
would
it.
like to point something out.
Ribisi was done for like some sort of sexual assault. I'm pretty sure Paul Giamatti was done as well.
I don't remember Nathan Fillion being in that.
Who?
Nathan Fillion.
Hey, Dennis Farina was in that. Who was he? Lieutenant.
Someone.
Dude, I don't think I've ever sat through the whole movie. I'm being honest. Like, I know it's a good movie, but I really don't remember it. Who are these people?
I mean, as far as acting chops, the statement stands.
It's all men. Because they always said to die. There's like one woman. 2 women so far. And they both play mothers. Hang on.
Well, war is a man's...
hang on. Sure, there's going to be another woman, man. There's literally 3 women. 2 women in this entire cast.
German number 2.
Yeah, I played German number 2. All right, so wait, what was I even looking up? Vin Diesel, Saving Private Ryan. Is that what I was looking up?
I don't know.
See?
I was pretty sure I saw you type Von Petrol.
Von Petrol.
What's wrong with you, man? I'm sorry, Mr. Fantastic. Saving a little girl from Nazi. What?
Yeah, because there's sniper nest and he pins them down. Because
Let's watch.
I think they know they're going to try and save her.
Oh, you can't afford YouTube Premium.
No, I can't. Hang on a second. This has just stopped again.
What?
Saving. Recording. Hang on.
Brought the coffees.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Okay, well, that seems to be working.
Does he die here? Maybe he gets picked off. I can't remember.
No, it says saving a girl. Hang on.
It doesn't mean he lives. It just says saving.
All right, man. Just relax.
Ooh, full screen.
That's if they know where the Germans are.
Oh, brutal.
What a shot.
We got him. Stay down.
That's cooked, man. Why are we so obsessed with World War II? Seriously, the
Because everyone
games...
doesn't
Because there's a
whinge
bad,
about
there's a,
bitching.
there's,
And
you know why?
Oh, here we
Because
go.
there's a main bad guy.
What do you mean?
There was a main bad guy that everyone got together against.
But there was more than one main bad guy.
But they were they're the archetype bad guy now.
Okay, but those wars have existed since then.
Yes.
It's like, dude, look at what's it called? Iraq, not 2001 Iraq, 1992 Iraq, 91. Yeah, Desert Storm. That was a common enemy.
Yeah, but
It was mostly America involved in that. No one. Who was
It
involved
wasn't a world war though.
That's what I'm saying. Who was involved in Iraq?
It was mostly America, Kuwait because they were invaded by
Because they were invaded. Yeah.
in Iraq, and that was it. I don't know if America had any allies helping out though.
Curious. Very, very.
You look at
curious.
World War One. It wasn't a war over anything like to take down some uber bad guy. You
Yeah.
know, it was just like someone important was assassinated, caused a trickle effect, and
Yeah.
then everybody basically
Unified.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I don't think that's why. It's World War II.
It had a lot of big things happen in it too. It was the first use of like atomic bombs.
Yeah, true. Mass genocide.
Yeah, mass genocide.
Chemical warfare was just starting to come into World War One, so it wasn't really.
Well, yeah, they didn't.
Wasn't really perfected.
I don't know if they used it in two. I don't think
they did.
they did. Yeah.
Dude, what do you reckon? For one, what do you reckon Zyklon B was?
Yeah, that. Yeah.
Well, no, I'm not being funny. Like
That was an actual. I was actually listening to something, and they were saying that Zyklon B is actually what Hitler used because apparently they had a massive infestation of like rodents in, I don't know if it was Berlin or Germany.
Yeah.
And they used that, they liked it, and then they decided to use that later on their camps.
I'm only laughing not because of that, but because of that see the infestation of rodents up in the regional areas, and that stupid Peter comes out and says that we need to humanely, what was it? Displace these rodents, capture them and release them.
Yeah.
Where? Release them where?
I want someone to come out one day on TV or something, someone against, and just tell them to shut up and suck a dick. Just, put them in their place.
They did get put in their place over that. Said it's a ridiculous
But not like in nice words.
No,
The ministers
shut
came
up
out
and
and
sit
said,
down.
like,
yeah, exactly.
yeah, true.
How can you seriously humanely capture rats that are literally destroying? Did you see some of the videos, man?
Yeah.
They were distressing.
Yeah.
Like, imagine coming home and your whole house is just overrun with rats.
Yeah.
Like, not the one. Like, let me ask you a question. Have you guys ever had a mouse loose in your house at some point in your lives?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many would you say?
I'm Italian with a garden, livestock in the backyard. What do you think?
I think I've interacted like twice
Yeah?
in my whole life.
I think when I was a kid, I remember specifically before we did the mass renovations on the house that basically plugged every hole, uprooted everything, re-stumped like the whole back end. When I was a kid, maybe grade 5, grade 4, so in the early to mid 90s, there may be 2 mice.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yep.
Ever. Like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? So imagine these clowns, like imagine these idiots that are saying that we should humanely capture these mice. How could they ever comprehend what it'd be like to have your whole livelihood just wiped out? You're literally watching your bank account go in reverse.
Yeah.
And you can't even sleep at night because there's rats everywhere. I don't know.
I've told you many times. These people, which I'm sure, it was good to hear someone else back me up for once.
Oh,
Don't live in reality.
Yeah.
That's the matter of fact. They'd rather put like animal lives over human lives.
Yeah. Anyway, what was I saying? Hang on. We've sort of segued to 1,000 things. Iraq, sesame seeds, which we never even got past.
I think Sesame Seeds is worn out. It's
Dude, I want to know.
no what?
Well, while you look that up, let me tell you about. Did you see those new speakers I got? No.
You didn't say anything about speakers.
Yeah, I picked up some new speakers.
No,
I
you didn't
even
send a
posted
picture.
it.
You
Yeah, I
didn't
sent
post
video.
it. Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
These things.
Did
Well,
you see his face? The upward turn. Like, no, I didn't.
very good. I quite like
Keep
it.
talking. I'll.
The G560s, Logitech.
Oh, I saw the Logitech G560
Yeah, yeah.
thing, but I didn't know you posted a video.
Yeah. And these things are making the whole house shake. But
Did you sit on them?
No.
Cross-legged in his
Are you looking up the sesame seats?
All right.
That's why I'm bringing this up.
He's filling time.
I was pissed because it's the very first speakers I've ever bought that requires USB software.
Oh, yeah.
Every time I've always just gone auxiliary, just plug it in and it's done. These ones here were working fine. Start using them that night, all good. Probably towards about 10 o'clock, the audio just cuts out and then it recovers, goes to a whisper and then recovers back and brings back up. Look, okay, that's interesting. The next day, everything's going good. Then same thing happens again. Happened about 3 times on a Thursday. Then Friday happened again, probably another 2 or 3 times. I was like, all right, ticket, score tech, this, that, yep. And then I was like, you know what, before I start not busting balls, but before I demand a refund, I pretty much I uninstalled all the drivers, reinstalled G-Hub, everything, reinstalled everything, new USB ports, everything, and now they're working fine. Completely fine.
I think that's the issue, isn't it, with USB? Like, you got to make sure that the drivers are actually there, whereas just like plugging in an auxiliary.
They come in with they do come with an auxiliary, which I've got plugged in as well. So I mean, at the end of the day, even if I decide to get rid of the lighting on it because I got lights, I
got a question.
That was it. Yeah,
these are your first powered speakers ever.
These are my first USB speakers,
before that
require software.
Yeah, before that, what did you have?
I always just had auxiliary plug-in speakers.
Isn't just like an audio cable into the sound card?
It's always just been like a 2.1 setup. These are 2.1 as well, but I've always just plugged in through auxiliary. Yeah. Never with a USB that installs software with a firmware update, software updates and stuff.
See, I've been using that little mixer for the last 8-9 years, man. Yeah. And I've had powered speakers, so like proper studio.
Oh, they've always been powered, but I'm just saying like stuff that requires software to install it, that requires drivers, and they always just use the drivers of the sound system that's on the sound card or whatever.
How much they cost?
$250.
Not bad.
I bought a new phone.
JB had them for $350. I'm not paying that much.
I bought a new phone on Sunday. My phone started just dying in the ass, and I think I usually text you guys through WhatsApp, so you wouldn't have known. But I've been missing messages for the last couple of months on text.
Okay,
it's like me and you could be texting all day via the phone.
Yep,
and then just goes radio silent for like 12 hours, and then you'll text me back saying, "Hey man, did you get my last message or what?" Like, message, Called up Telstra, spent an hour on the phone all up with them, and I'm trying to explain to them it's an intermittent problem. Like
you can't replicate it on demand. Yeah.
This guy had me on hold for like half an hour, like he's doing all these tests, diagnostics, whatever. Comes back, is it working now? I'm like, man, I don't know. Like, what do you want me to say?
Send me a message.
Please hold while I run diagnostics.
Yeah. That's just eating.
You didn't put me on hold. Oh shit.
Takes a shit. You know what I mean? You're a toilet flush. What the fuck? Anyway, so I just cracked us and stop this. This guy's laughing. I went to JB.
Yeah.
I had 2 vouchers for JB Hi-Fi. So I'm like, you know what? I can probably buy another Oppo for like $300-400.
Can you pass me that pen, sorry?
Pen?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Really? Where is it? It's right there.
No, it's over
there. There's one underneath your hand.
If you just saw what I saw, people, there's the epitome of hand-eye coordination.
What?
I threw it.
I'm not.
And then released as it came back to you.
Thank you. I wasn't going to blame him, but I'm glad
instead of releasing it,
did you want me to throw it at him like a dagger?
point
Son
first.
of hell!
Why do we keep pens that don't work around here?
There's another one there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here, Your Highness.
There's another one down there.
There you go.
Oh, see, I caught that one. Oh, my!
Say hello to Anastasia. She loves shoppies and ass. Yeah, they're both dead now.
Oh, really?
Royd.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Roy died. I can't remember which one went first, but the other guy, one guy got mauled by a tiger, died, and then his mate died like a year and a half later.
Did he die? I thought he got mauled and then recovered.
No, their act was finished indefinitely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but one died after the other one, man.
Well.
Yeah. Dude, they were legends, man.
Yeah.
Remember the videos from like the 80s and 90s where they like got tigers and like Ferraris? They were like rock stars. I don't know, man. The magicians didn't really, I don't know.
Do it for you.
People threw themselves at them, man. Like, like legitimate, Mick Jagger, and then there's David Copperfield. Like, how in the world does David Copperfield get a woman like Claudia Schiffer?
Because he has a sleight of hand.
He's got a bag of fog that he opens up every couple of hours. He just goes into a trance. It's got to be the coin. He was
Yeah,
he
definitely.
had squillions coming out of his leopard print jocks. Like seriously.
And you know you have leopard print. You know he would.
Silk,
man.
silk
He's
leopard
got
print.
that Zoolander hair. He would have like a leopard print jacket, leopard print jocks,
Oh, man.
a boudoir with like
boudoir.
red velvet. What are you laughing at, man? Isn't it?
I can just picture like a female interviewer just yelling out to him, Copperfield. He's like, don't mind if I do.
Copperfield? Such a dickhead. Hang on. I want to see David Copperfield. This is going to be curious. Hang on. David Copperfield. David Seth Kotkin, known professionally as David Copperfield, is described by Forbes is the most commercially successful magician in history. Dude, he's got a knighthood by the French government.
Wow. Okay.
When he's not performing, he manages his chain of 11 resort islands in the Bahamas. He owns resort
11?
islands. Yeah, not one, like 11.
He just appears at each one.
As of 2006, Copperfield has sold 33 billion tickets.
Wow.
I want to complain to the manager. Did someone call?
And grossed over $4 billion more than any solo entertainer in history.
4 billion.
On his back, man. Like, literally.
Beyonce's got chump change.
Beyonce. Watch David Copperfield saw himself in half and reappear on the top of Statue of Liberty while counting money. Forbes listed in 2015, listed his earnings as $63 million for the previous 12 months and ranked him at the 20th highest earning celebrity in the world.
Oh,
Damn.
That's a lot of money, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, when did he marry
time?
I'm reassessing my career choices here now.
What, magician?
Yeah.
It's illusionist now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, remember what's his name? Chris Angel?
Oh, boy, yeah. Okay. We're going down this path. I knew it. It was only a matter of time before his name got thrown out there.
What path, man? They're illusionists, they're not magicians.
Yeah.
It's the nouveau name, you know what I mean?
Like a barista.
You make coffee.
Yeah.
A barista is like what's it called? It's like an equitable trade now. Like a barista is like next to, orthopedic surgeon.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Look at his
I'm serious. Hang on.
What do you do for a living? I'm a doctor. What do you do? I make coffees.
Oh, did you see that video I sent you guys?
Which one?
Tell me you've been watching those videos I posted.
Which ones,
with
man?
Yeah, we posted a lot. Which
on
ones?
YouTube with the narcissists and all that.
Yeah.
And, which one was it? And he's like, hold on now, I gotta find it. He's,
Do you want me to fill?
yeah, fill him.
Okay. Did you guys know, little fact I wrote down here, did you know that CCTV companies now are offering virtual supervisors to spy on employees?
Wow.
And when they don't do something or do it incorrectly, they use like a sound system to speak to the employees over the PA and be like, no, you didn't do that correctly, or don't do that, or don't talk to the customer that way. And
That sounds like a real Bezos sort of thing.
it's happening.
What's that?
I love that picture.
The elevator door. All right, for everyone listening, John just shared us a meme that Andy shared with us earlier in the week. It's one of those elevator memes. There's a picture of Elmo just looking distraught. Really, man?
I close the elevator doors on my neighbour's face. is what we're trying to go with there.
Do you wait, how many levels is your building? It's not
4.
Okay, so it's not a long ride.
No, it's about 10 on each floor and one elevator though.
Yeah. So how often would you say you're in an elevator with someone?
Never, because I closed the door. There are people constantly using it.
See, because I'm in a big building, so if
But you got 3, right? 3 elevators.
3 lifts, yeah, 3 elevators.
That one with the Captain
Yeah,
Happy
yeah,
Pants. And then at the end when he's talking to the neighbour, he's like,
Yeah.
what do you do? I'm a scientist. Dude, you got to watch these videos,
I've
man.
been busy, man.
Watch him on the crapper. It was talking about a guy how he's making all these millions of dollars on TikTok, and all he does is just make dumb noises at a high, and he changes the equalizer, and he just makes his voice squeaky,
which is literally what everyone else is doing.
Yeah, but he's got like how many followers? It was like 3.5 million followers. Yeah. Guy's raking in millions of dollars for that.
Okay,
and then the guy who's like criticizing him is like, oh, you know, imagine his neighbor when he comes across him out in the front, you know, they're bringing out their rubbish. He's like, oh, what do you do? Oh, I'm a scientist. You know, I help develop vaccines and this and that. Yeah. And he's like, what did you say? He goes, oh, what a joke.
Yeah.
Something like that. Oh, what do you do? I slap cans onto my head with a rubber band or something like that. Just the stupid things he does. And just like that, how you were saying, like, you know,
But that's what, like, majority of people... Anyway, yeah. It's basically what majority of people these days have to say. They don't have a...
What's that?
I don't know.
An infestation.
They don't have a qualification or a job or proper... It's just, I'm a content creator. What do you create?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wow.
Watch that channel, man. It's...
That's a legitimate career choice for a lot of people now.
Yeah, it's sad, isn't it?
Well, hang on, man. Wait a second. It's a stupid career choice, okay? But...
Depends on what the content is,
If you came home and found your son making noises on the internet, but he was getting a check for 10 grand every hour, what would you say?
I'd make him squeal fucking harder.
Standing over him. No, like...
But then wouldn't that be considered like child exploiting your child? That's the same thing that...
well, they started it.
That's the same thing that Britney Spears dad
I was going to say, isn't that what, what's his name? Macaulay Culkin's father did?
I mean, it's the same thing. So what makes you any better than her
the
dad?
Jacksons, man.
Yeah.
Joe Jackson.
Yeah, unless they're doing it from the safety of the home, right? And they're not getting touched by, like, producers and shit.
Where are you going with this, man?
I don't know. What were you talking about anyway? What were you talking about?
No, I was just saying how, these influencers or whatever the hell they are on Instagram and social media, it's like we don't have cobblers anymore. I mean, they're a dying breed.
Yeah.
So eventually...
Yeah, there's plenty other job choices out there.
Yeah, there is.
I don't think cobbler is at the top of the list.
No, but when was the last time you went to a cobbler and they were young? Like it was a young person.
Hey, there's plenty of Mr. Minutes out there.
I actually have a mate who owns a shoe repair shop. He does like watches and shit.
Haven't seen anyone like that.
And he's exactly how you would imagine him. He's Ukrainian. Heavy set sort of.
What is that though? Like every time you go to a cobbler, they do like watch repairs, linen repairs.
They have to.
It's not enough to.
They have to, man.
It's not enough
do
to
you know
just.
What rent costs in some of these shops?
But I mean, like it's always the same groups of things in that one shop. It's not like a variety. It's like just
you're not going to get groceries there.
No, I know, but it's something different.
It's all repairs.
The missus is always like a tailor, and then the guy does everything else: the shoes, the keys.
Because it's all that sort of stuff, man. Yeah. It's like saying.
But I've never seen a young couple doing that. That's what I'm trying to say.
My mate's pretty young. He's my age.
Well, my relative. Yeah, my cousin's got a.
Yeah, my mate is literally my age. But like I said, he's exactly how you... Like, I want to send you to his shop just so you can see him. He's a gun. He's an absolute legend.
But that's the other thing. Most of them are in Russian, the ones I've interacted with. Or Ukrainian Russian.
Why do you reckon that is?
I don't know.
Just because of the fact that...
Is it something that's...
Watches and shit are still utilised there to that degree?
Maybe.
Most people here just buy a watch and throw it out.
True.
How much you buy spending on watches?
I don't buy one. I don't have a watch. I haven't owned a watch since I was like...
I do. I don't wear them.
I've got a couple.
Yeah, I've got a couple. I don't wear them.
Do you wear them?
Occasionally.
Honestly, I was...
If I'm in a mood.
I've got a Fitbit and I don't wear it.
Yeah, same.
I don't know. I know people that wear watches as purely a luxury... not a luxury, as a fashion accessory.
What's the time? Let me get my phone out.
What's the time?
It's clearly got a watch. Oh, this thing's not even set.
It's 7/29/1929.
It's just 9999.
They're just flashing.
Yeah. No, I'm serious. Like, I haven't worn a watch since, literally the late 90s. I was considering getting one purely because I can't reach for my phone when I'm on the bike.
Yeah.
And I thought maybe I'll have a watch and just look at the time. But that's because my old bike didn't have a clock on it. My current one does.
Oh, okay.
What?
No, because I missed the second bit.
Yeah. But
I can't understand. I don't know.
Understand what?
I can't understand why people wear them.
Oh, to tell the time.
That's what the phone does.
Yeah, but we didn't always have phones.
What a fucking lie that is. What a fucking lie. When was the last time you left your house and you didn't have your phone with you?
I can tell you plenty of people do that.
Well,
Plenty of people.
morons.
Oh my god. An aneurysm just blew
People
up.
are making calls off their fucking watches these days.
I don't.
I guarantee I can tell you plenty of people don't. They go out with their phones.
Look, after watching Donut Operator, I don't care the majority of what people do anymore, honestly. Donut Operators opened my eyes.
Watch the videos I send.
I don't have time.
Dude, completely. I mean, I already was on the side of cops, to be fair, because I kind of knew people in the police force in America. But watching those videos just simply... You can't deny it.
It cements
you can't. Like,
What?
there's the footage. There's the raw, unedited footage.
What? What are we talking
You know
about?
how,
So
like,
you remember how I sent you that video?
Oh my
I think
God.
you did watch that, and it was about how the cop did a bit of actual investigating, and he tracked down a 13-year-old girl who met a guy online.
Oh yeah, he was in the store and then found the hotel room. and et cetera.
that comment when he goes, "How are you?" and she goes, "My stomach hurts." Freaking hell, that was bad.
Okay, so what are you saying that you can't deny?
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about?
That's the guy that sent the video. That's off that channel.
I was missing the point. Yeah. So basically, this guy does like shooter breakdowns and stuff like that off body cam footage.
Okay.
He's an ex-cop, yeah, and he
Ex-cop,
posts-
ex-military.
Yeah.
And he has a YouTube channel where he does a whole bunch of different things, but one of them is to break down like active shooter scenarios.
Yeah.
And he does a lot of training and stuff like that with police and all that. So he watches it, breaks it down, says what could have been done better, what was a mistake, blah, blah, blah. But he fully admits hindsight is one of those things.
Yeah.
You know? So, but it's unedited, raw body cam footage.
Following?
So he'll show like the media snippet of what they're talking about, what they're arguing, and what footage they show. And he also points out the edited parts on the media footage. And like you can literally see, like a cop will have a notepad in his hand, they'll be talking, he'll put his hand down, and then suddenly he's got cuffs in his hand. Like it's completely skipped everything up in the middle. So he points out that shit, and he goes through the scenario of what is legally right, so people can get educated. And it's just it's amazing what like eye-opening shit. Really, really, truly eye-opening shit. If you've ever been like one of those people that are like BLM and this is bullshit and brutality, go and watch some of those videos. Donut Operator on YouTube. Crazy. Completely crazy. He doesn't just do like the criminal shit. He does like cops who might have overused force and explains like where they went wrong. And
Rodney King. Two dudes just laying into a guy that was on the ground. Like that's it.
Well, yeah, and the lead up to that stuff, it's never violent. Like it's never aggressive. It's never violent. The cops are like always super
Do you
calm.
realize how many of these videos have you watched?
A lot.
Okay,
Like 200.
give me a number.
200?
How the fuck are you finding time to watch 200?
Dude, I was hooked, man.
All right. Nevertheless, 200 videos.
And counting.
How many incidents with cops and brutality and violence, excessive violence, do you reckon there are in America right now?
Pull it up.
It's just
How many gunshot murders by police are there every year?
Oh, he gave us a website as well in one of his videos to look at for this stat. I can't remember what it was.
America, right? Hang on. List of killings by law enforcement.
They should have a list of how many there are this year or last year.
Yeah, well, calm down. Yeah. United States, 28,054. Rates per 10 million people.
Yeah, so he found the statistics that were posted, but something like 99% of them weren't police-related killings by guns.
What do you mean?
Like they weren't related to police shootings.
What I'm saying is your sample for survey is 200 videos out of, say, potentially 50,000 deaths.
Yeah.
You're taking a very small percentage there, man.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I can't
Yeah,
base
but
your
then
whole opinion on
also
it.
people's sample in the same words you just used of police killings that they're seeing is what the news is showing them.
What I was meant to specify is what he basically just said, which is these are the more popular videos that people retweet 3 million times, 5 million times, and they say this is bullshit. Like, it's a big thing. It's not just a random one that he finds online. It's ones that people are like, hey, this is what's currently being retweeted millions of times, and people are calling brutality. He'll then go and watch that footage.
Yeah.
So it's not something random. It's specific to
Yeah.
the current meta of what the media's making. Yeah. So really dramatic, like, time right now. Like the George Floyd stuff, for example. He would get on that straight away,
You know what's funny?
which he did.
You've been watching these videos about police brutality and shootings, right? You know what I've been watching? I started during COVID a bit, and for some reason they came back into my... Ever since I changed my phone over on Sunday, they just started popping up on my YouTube feed again. Police impersonators.
Yeah.
Hey, quickly, okay, go. Sorry.
No, go.
How's everybody's algorithm going at the moment?
What do you mean?
On YouTube.
Oh,
Nothing.
Your recommendations, are they like all over the place?
yeah, it's all over the place, yeah.
I'm getting recommendations for crap I have never watched in my life.
Maybe
Yeah.
they want you to expand your mind.
I'm seeing a lot more ads on the recommendations too. You get the little
ads,
thumbnails
dude,
now?
Ads, 10-minute video, 8 ads.
Yeah, but when you open up YouTube and you get the little thumbnails, there's ad thumbnails now.
They're figuring out a way to monetize.
What the fuck is that?
They monetized your browsing. Why just monetize your video? Why just monetize your viewing? Let's monetize your browsing as well.
I just find this last week, it's just all over the place. The stuff the stuff I like to watch, it's just not popping up
It's not
at
popping up.
all.
Yep.
My algorithm's all right. You know what, man? I'm thinking about like that now. You just said how there's ads even in the thumbnails, right? Which is literally monetizing your browsing, right? If that was real life, someone would be knocking on that door every 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Like like we're talking about, Andy's underwear, and all of a sudden, what? And it doesn't even wait for us to answer. It just comes in. Yeah, I'm just here to talk to you about rectal itching and blah, blah, blah. Can you go away?
Now, I heard you talk about bamboo underwear.
For another 10 seconds. Another 10 seconds is let me just fill my piece until that little skip. Then you hit skip. Like, who the fuck was that? I don't know. Where were we? Okay, rectal itching.
Yeah.
No, that's what the guy was selling. Oh, yeah, that's right. Underwear. 4 minutes later. Who the fuck? And then it's...
You heard of Age of Clashes? Get out!
Dragon Lair 3.
Oh, PlayStation.
If the underwear didn't get rid of the rectal itching, this will.
Dude, legitimate. How have we even tolerated that? Ads don't come up that often on TV.
Yeah, it's crazy. Really crazy.
How often do the ads now on TV? Every 5 minutes?
I haven't watched TV in a long
6?
time.
There's usually 4 or 5 ad breaks, aren't there?
In a half an hour.
Yeah, because it's 23 minutes on average.
Isn't it every 5 minutes, wasn't it?
Every 5 minutes,
So
basically.
you get maybe 4.
Do you realise just how little time that is?
23 minutes.
Well, the fucking ads take up all the time. That's
what I'm
why.
saying. Like, the ads, as in, to get 5 minutes of media, 5 minutes of source, and then be side-swiped by commercials, that is so little time.
Yeah.
If you, like, people like invest, and that's what gets me. Like, I get why people binge watch series.
Yeah.
Because you can knock out, like, 2 seasons of a show in, a weekend. Because there are no ads. Yeah?
Yeah.
So you just sit there, you bang them out. What's a 23-minute episode of something? You knock it on its head.
Yeah.
That's why I don't understand why people watch shit on TV like reality. It's all reality shows now, too.
Yeah, that's all it is.
If it's not reruns
and footy
of
shows.
Friends.
And footy shows.
Yeah. Friends, footy shows,
Oh, no, they're on Foxtel. Yeah.
Frasier, and reality shows, yeah? But to watch that crap for 4-minute intervals and then cop 6 minutes of ads, who's got the time and patience for that, man?
The same people on TikTok, then.
Do you reckon? All right, let's just hang on.
Yes.
Fuck, TikTok's just the bane of existence.
It
isn't
is. Wait a second. Hang on. Do you reckon it'll come to a head? He's stretching out. He's actually stretching out. You're a dickhead. No. Because I'm finding it harder and harder to talk to people that actually take this shit seriously. All right.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
No, hang on. Like, as in reality shows of all kinds, right? I'm finding it very hard to actually take them. What the fuck? Have you got? Is there an ID somewhere? Are you mentally unstable? Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
What's going on? Tell
More
me.
than likely.
Do you reckon that one day all these will come to a head where we're actually segregating people based on their personality types and interests relating to all this sort of shit?
Well, we're not far off it, right?
We're
'Cause
pretty much already doing that now.
Yeah,
aren't we?
we're doing
Yeah.
race wars, right? Like race wars from the 40s.
but they changed IQ to EQ, which is basically that. It's the next step is what you just said.
What IQ to EQ?
Like, no one goes by IQ anymore. That like, it's offensive for people to be like, "What's your IQ?" You can't do that anymore, right? IQ doesn't exist.
Why not?
They don't measure IQ. You don't do a test for IQ anymore.
So how do you get into Mensa?
You do an EQ test.
What's EQ?
It tells you like your personality type and blah blah blah.
Did you see that
What,
video
like
on
a
YouTube?
dating site?
No, but seriously, the next step would be like that. Like, what TV shows do
It
you
says here that you like kittens. You know what I mean? Hey, Professor.
And you're an Aquarius. That's such a Capricorn thing to say. There was a video that was floating around of it was like a group of 6 people, and it was like sort each other from highest to lowest IQ. Did you see that?
No.
And there was this. It was, I think, 3 guys, 3 women, and the loudest one in the group, of course, thought she was the smartest. And she put like this guy who was just obscure. He just kind of kept himself, very modest looking and all that. And because she found out he was like in the military, she thought he was the dumbest.
Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah. It's pretty standard.
And so then they got them all to sort each other and what they thought they were. And pretty much he wasn't the smartest, but he was like only 2 points from being the smartest. He was third, and she ended up being the dumbest. Out of the group.
I see that. I think loudness relates to dumbness.
Yeah, and she was like, "Oh, I work as a scientist at this, and we're helping build the vaccines for COVID and this and that." Like, up touting herself, and then they put him again to sit down, and she's like very last. It was just very.
Dude, academia does not
to see that.
Academia does not relate to
I know.
common sense, man.
Yeah, of course.
You could be the most book smart person on the planet, still be a stupid idiot.
Yeah.
No, 100%. And that's like idiot on personal choices, social choices, whatever. You know what I mean? Sorry. I'm not part of it. Anyway, so what I'm saying is, do you reckon that at one point, like the way black people were segregated, in before the civil rights movement and apartheid and, the Cambodians coming through.
I mean, they've already done it to an extent in other countries already. Similar things.
Treading a line here.
Yeah, I'm so nervous to say anything. I really am.
I'll say it. I'll bring out the elephant in the room.
He's throwing himself in front of the bus.
Well, you're basing it on personalities, yeah?
Thank you, John.
on the personalities of people. So in the past, types of personalities have been persecuted.
What examples are we talking about here?
Exactly.
What personalities are you talking about?
Well, Jewish personalities.
That's not a
Do you have examples?
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying in the sense that pretty much you're making a leap from a religion or an ethnicity.
Do you have a recent example that we can relate this to?
I don't know.
This evilness.
Perhaps in the last couple of years, anything you want to bring up?
Why does he keep looking at his notes?
He's got something. He's dancing around something.
He's drawing a love heart around something. He's just going over and over it. No, what are you talking about?
No, I'm just asking you.
Okay, we're not getting what you're alluding to.
Oh, no,
so
not
grow
at all.
some balls and just say it.
Interesting, because I had this conversation the other day with someone who shall not be named, and they were saying about how white entitlement versus Aboriginal entitlement.
Oh, here we go.
Which was somewhere I didn't want to go.
I'm a head out.
I'm out.
But basically, I said, okay, so if you think that we've done wrong, the whole argument started that way, and then I said, so what do you want me to do about it? What do you want me to do about it? Like, we can go on forever. We'll just loop here and say, oh, well, Aboriginals got shafted. And what do you want me to do about it? Like, just tell me. Because there's no point in having this argument unless you've got a solution for it, right? So what? What can I do? What can I do to fix this? I got no answer. I'm like, yeah, that's right. No one ever has a fucking answer. So why start this argument with me, a pointless argument that lasts 45 minutes just to say I don't know?
Because it makes them a social justice warrior.
Well, fuck them.
It makes them better than you.
Yeah.
Because it's showing that they're showing awareness to something that you're not.
But like I said, like they've got entitlements that we don't. I don't work at the moment. I still get paid shit all. I don't have a job. Like, they have specific jobs for only Aboriginals now. You can only...
anytime you apply for a job, they always ask if you're an Aboriginal.
Correct. Yeah, and you get priority.
And you do get priority.
Yeah, of course. Right. So, and you get reasonable benefits from the government if you don't take any of those options. So I said, like, what can I personally do since we're having this argument? Give me something. Nothing.
What you need to do is flail yourself and flagellate in a public crowd, where you can be seen and heard, and you can share it on your social media. That's what you need to do.
I'm not going to fucking do that.
You know what you have to do? Pull up YouTube.
Here we go.
And go to, seeing as you like the Japanese and Chinese.
What am I looking up?
When they slam their head on the floor as like asking for
apology.
Yeah,
forgiveness.
Is that Japanese or Chinese?
Japanese.
Chinese do it as well, but Japanese
just do the levels of bowing for Japanese.
Forgiveness.
Yeah.
Like Japanese forgiveness bow.
Levels of bowing. So they've got like 4 or 5 different levels of bowing, and the angle that you should be
like
hitting.
This one?
Yeah.
Really?
Probably, yeah.
No, I'm thinking of something else.
No. You'll
It's the one when they're on their knees and they slam their head into the ground.
Yeah.
Blood pissing out.
That's just over dramatic stuff. But yeah, that's basically what it is. So they start up, and the lower angle that you take, the more respect or apology you're giving to the person, and the final is on the knee, and it's like, that's the get up, you're embarrassing, get up, like,
There's like cases. There's cases of people killing themselves.
Yeah, they take it pretty far.
Well, I can't read that.
Okay, hang on. Yeah. Appear neutral. You accidentally jump your place in line. The deep bow.
You gotta go to school
Everyday
just to learn
apology
this.
for when the offended party is visibly upset. Deep bow. You've eaten all the food. Yours is the only child to make the grade. How's that a bow? It looks like he's constipated.
I think he's just doing it so you can see the angle.
Okay. The rudimentary apology for upstanding citizens. Andrew, say that word.
What?
That word. What's that word?
What'd you get?
A requested item is out of stock. Times when an apology is only barely sufficient. Both hands remain straight to the fingertips, back bent to 45 degrees. Common mistake, 35 degrees is a greeting.
I'm just thinking they're out there with the tape. That's not enough angle. I want more angle. We're to war.
Scandal. Product recall.
Like notice how they bend in this one? There's like a whole thing to it. The other one was
Do
flat.
not lift head until given permission. What the Perpetual Mochigi. Demonstrates determination. What's perpetual? Just forever? Oh,
Strong?
surrounded by troublemakers. A restaurant manager after a waiter spills wine on a customer's dress. Dude, this just looks ridiculous. Who the hell would do this?
Yeah, it's very common.
Yeah.
Predominantly used by ninja. Bringing ninjas out now? Bow on one knee.
Ninja.
You have disgraced me.
That's super common too, though. This is really common, this one.
You lose a secret message. I wonder how many ninjas have got this issue.
I'm just thinking of, is it Team America? Bring me her. What did you say?
Bring her upstairs.
Upstairs.
Irrevertible. I am irrevertible. Sorry, what? Irrevertible.
This is what you're talking about?
Yeah, it's like
and then
that.
they slam their head.
And they basically just slam their head.
Elegance is key. This guy's in a tight-fitting three-piece suit. How elegant could you be in that?
Oh, this might be here.
The ultimate apology.
He's got a cushion there. Oh, no.
Okay, so he's getting down.
No, this is...
It was the one before this one.
It was the one before. But there's cases of like, I don't know so much now, but like in the Three Kingdoms, there's a lot of like where they'll bow and they'll just keep slamming their head as like apology.
Because you're supposed to move the head, right? But people dramatized it by saying like, I'm so sorry, and they'd fucking smack.
Bang.
You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to make contact.
I agree. Like just in that regards, I agree. Like I have not done that, so I have no feeling of guilt over anything of that at all. Yeah. I feel guilty for things that I do. Yeah. Simple as that.
Like
you can't hold me to anything.
Like no, and at the same time, and I know people. I know. Even he might arc up at me about this, but you didn't go through it.
Yeah.
Stop using that excuse.
It's about them making themselves visible. Either these people have nothing going on in their lives that they need to self-gratify themselves to make themselves feel better.
Mm.
And so they need to make other people feel bad or just to push themselves out.
Yeah.
But, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
I'm not buying into it. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm just not. But that's my say.
No, that's my 2 cents.
That's been bothering me since that conversation. Oh.
That'll hold those SOBs.
Am I wrong?
Well, what?
You're usually a bit more social justice.
Tim's not getting involved.
How am I social justice?
Am I wrong in what I said?
In what? How, like...
Just in general, like the general concept of what I said. Is there something wrong with that?
You're not wrong in the sense that...
No one's denying that the Aboriginals have suffered.
Right.
That's not the point here. The point is, why are you busting my balls if you don't have a solution?
That's the point. They don't have a solution.
Exactly.
It's not about the solution. It's just about being vocal enough
Yeah,
to be able to regurgitate on social media and make it seem like they're valid.
Yeah.
But that validates them.
And then hopefully getting you to say something that, looks bad,
Yeah,
so then
yeah,
they
yeah.
can get you,
Yeah, well,
shafted.
it puts them on a higher footing, higher social standing.
But at the end of the day, like I said, these people don't live in reality, and Twitter and TikTok is not reality.
no,
No.
not
They
yet.
live in their they live in their bubble.
yet.
It's what do you call it? Like what's that word? Like a
Bubble seems pretty accurate.
bubble, but it's like an echo chamber. It's an echo chamber,
Echo.
and they just
Persecution.
Seriously, man. Yeah, I agree.